The year 1955 comes to a spectacular climax in Jacksonville, Florida, with a full week of fun, festivities, and football. The major event is drawing fans from all over the South to witness the big battle between two Southeastern Conference teams, Auburn and Vanderbilt. A highlight of the week is the Gator Bowl Regatta. Jacksonville yachtsmen participate in several boating events, including a predicted log race and a 104-mile marathon to Palatka and back. The sailing race combines thrills with beauty. More than 120 amateurs and many well-known pros compete in the third annual Gator Bowl Invitational Golf Tournament. The winner this year was Georgia's popular Dynamite Goodlow. This giant fireworks exhibition adds color to the festivities. Held at the Gator Bowl on the eve of the big game, the elaborate show is one of the largest of all the pregame festivities. On the big day, the hour-long Gator Bowl parade is a thrilling event for thousands of residents and visitors who have jammed downtown Jacksonville. Here's baseball's immortal Joe DiMaggio. The outstanding Paris Island Marine Band spearheads the assault of gaily garbed bands and marchers. The famous Apache Cowboys and Bells of the Tyler, Texas Junior College step along briskly on this cool, clear Florida morning. More than 50 units, including 35 floats and 11 bands, thrill the solid wall of spectators lining both sides of the street. Beautiful girls sit atop the many colorfully decorated floats. Local high school bands lead the Queen's float. Radiantly beautiful Carol Ann Connor is Gator Bowl Queen Eulalia the Ninth. Miss Connor brings a triumphant finale to the mile-long procession. Thousands of fans in holiday mood continue the parade toward the stadium. Fans are arriving early for a game the experts say could be the most exciting in the Gator Bowl's history. Several hours before kickoff time, spectators jammed the roads, the walkways, and the gates in order to avoid the last-minute rush to the bowl. Beneath the glowing Florida sun, the Gator Bowl is a solid mass of color as a near-capacity crowd of 35,000 packed the stands to see the Auburn Tigers meet the Vanderbilt Commodores here today. Among the many out-of-town dignitaries is Governor Frank Clements of Tennessee. Senator Estes Kefauver, also from Tennessee, arrives early for the contest. Glenn Marshall, president of the Gator Bowl Association, sits with Florida's Governor Collins. Vandy's Chancellor Branscombe is seated in the middle of the Vanderbilt rooting section. Jacksonville's Mayor Burns is also on hand. Newsreel and press cameramen crowd the photo deck of the stadium, while the press box is jammed with sports writers from all over Dixie. National TV hookup carries the game to the waiting millions. And here come the Auburn Tigers. Thousands of Auburn fans have once again made the journey to Jacksonville to support the Plainsmen. This Auburn team is a familiar one to the fans in Jacksonville, for today marks its third straight visit to the Gator Bowl. Coach Shug Jordan has been picked Coach of the Week for the nation once each year for the past 3 years. His team this year posted a magnificent 9-1 record. And the Commodores set sail. This is Vanderbilt's first bowl appearance in the 66-year football history of the school. Coach Art Gepp has done a fine job in steering his Commodores to a brilliant 7-3 record against rugged competition. This postseason bowl invitation is a fitting reward to the outstanding work of Coach Gepp and his talented squad. Well, the stands are filled, the teams are ready, so here's your play-by-play announcer, Dick Stratton.
Co-captains Larry Frank and Jim Cunningham of Vanderbilt meet with Auburn's captain Bob Scarborough. Vanderbilt wins the toss, elects to defend the north goal, and Auburn will receive the opening kickoff of the 11th Annual Gator Bowl Classic. As a sellout crowd on a perfect football afternoon, ready for the battle between these two Southeastern Conference football rivals. Vanderbilt's 207-pound tackle, Tommy Woodruff, kicks off deep down to the Auburn 2-yard line. Bob James has got it, darts for the sidelines, but Larry Hayes jars him at the 11-yard line. So the defending Gator Bowl champions, Auburn, set up shop first and 10 at their own 11-yard line. The quarterback is Howell Tubbs shouting the signals. He gets and hands off to All-American fullback Joe Childress, who cracks right tackle, gets but 1 yard. With a 3rd and 7 on their own 14, Auburn junior quarterback Howell Tubbs fakes, races over right tackle on the option play. Co-captain Larry Frank spills Tubbs after a gain of 5. It's short of the first down. Here in the first quarter with no score, Auburn, conquerors of Georgia Tech during the regular season, are forced to punt. James booting from his own 2-yard line. It's a 49-yard kick, angling for the sidelines, going out of bounds at the Vanderbilt 49. But hold on, the fans have spotted a penalty flag. And as the Commodores set up their first offensive plays here in the 11th Annual Gator Bowl Classic, a 15-yard roughness penalty against Auburn gives Vanderbilt a first down at the Auburn 35. Junior quarterback number 10, Don Orr, leads the Southeastern Conference Cinderella team of 1955 from the 33. He gives to Phil King, the fullback. He drives to the Auburn 30-yard line. A Vanderbilt 4th down, still 5 yards to go at the Auburn 30-yard line. Don Orr goes back airborne, pitches a perfect strike to halfback Horton under full steam at the 5-yard line. A 25-yard pass play, but hold on. The Commodores are guilty of holding a costly 15-yard penalty. And here in the scoreless first quarter, Don Orr punts from the Vanderbilt 47-yard line. The kick dances into the end zone. The orange and blue of Auburn have James, Childress, and Hoppy in the backfield ready to set sail. With a 2nd and 6 at the Auburn 24. Senior fullback Childress takes the handoff and explodes over left guard for 7 yards and has himself an Auburn Tiger first down. First quarter, no score. Auburn 1st and 10 at their own 31. Quarterback Tubbs sets his sights back to pass. He can't find a receiver and starts spinning through the heavy traffic. Vanderbilt's co-captain Frank jars the pigskin flying. Vanderbilt tackle Woodruff recovers for the Commodores. This has already proven to be a bruising football battle. Vanderbilt at the 39, piston driving legs of fullback King ramble around the left side. He gathers in 8 yards. There's no score in the ball game. Vanderbilt at the Auburn 32. Orr's jump pass connects to end Joe Stevenson. That pays off for 15 yards, and it's goal to go for the Vanderbilt Commodores. From the 7, the Commodores threaten for the Gator Bowl's first score. Orr pitches out wide to fullback Phil King, and a high step in Tennessee provides a thrilling close-up as King drives goalward, almost fumbling, cracking down to the 2-yard line. And here, fans hold their breath as the Commodores are 2 yards from scoring. Orr gives to fullback King. He's over for a touchdown, Vanderbilt. But hold on to your hat, fans. Vanderbilt is penalized 5 yards for being in motion, nullifying the touchdown. From the 7, it's 3rd and goal. Or to end Stevenson, touchdown Vanderbilt. With 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Don Orr holds. Earl Gillespie adds the point after the touchdown. Gator Bowl score. Vanderbilt 7, Auburn nothing. 210-pound fullback Don Hunt toes the pigskin on the kickoff down to the Auburn 13-yard line. Auburn great Joe Childress sets sail for the sideline blocking. He turns across the 30 to the 37-yard line of Auburn. Auburn Tigers on the move from their own 28-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Tubbs passing to Jerry Elliott, complete at the Auburn 37, and that's another Tiger first down. Trailing 7-0, quarterback Harold Tubbs gives off to halfback James, who knifes over tackle for 8 big yards. At the Auburn 46, the hard-driving War Eagles of Auburn, Alabama, have it 2nd down, 2 yards to go. The Tiger line blocks well for quarterback Tubbs to slip through for 5 yards, and another Tiger first down. Seconds left to go in the first quarter. First down, Auburn Vanderbilt defense digs in, just shy of midfield. Halfback James cracking over right guard for 8 more yards. In Vanderbilt territory, with a 3rd down and 4-yard situation to go, at the Commodore 43, the orange and blue are out of the huddle. Fullback Childress jets down the middle for another 1st down. As the Gator Bowl first quarter ends, Vanderbilt 7, Auburn nothing. The action-packed Gator Bowl has Auburn battling to tie the score. From the Vanderbilt 38, Tubbs passes to halfback James, complete. Racehorse James sails down the sideline into the coffin corner for a Tiger touchdown. That makes it Vanderbilt 7, Auburn 6. James will hold. Tubbs will try to tie the Gator Bowl score. The kick splits the upright. Vanderbilt 7, Auburn 7. And already, this has proved to be another typical action-packed Gator Bowl game. Childress kicks off after the touchdown to the Vanderbilt 7. All Southeastern Conference back Charlie Horton rambles up the field to the Vanderbilt 24-yard line. And now it's the Vanderbilt Commodores of Nashville, Tennessee's turn to provide the fireworks. Spectacular faking by quarterback Orr, carrying the nail. Upfield, good blocking. Orr, maneuvering beautifully, is away to the Auburn 28-yard line. We're in the second quarter. Gator Bowl, Jacksonville, Florida, 7-7. Vandy's spirits are high. Orr passing with nice deception to halfback Joe Scales. Razzle-dazzle football has it Vanderbilt. 1st and goal to go at the 4-yard line. The field general is Don Orr, who's having a great afternoon. Keeping, rolling out, cutting back over tackle, in for the tie-breaking touchdown. Score here in the Gator Bowl. Vanderbilt 13, Auburn 7. And it's easy to see why Vanderbilt's coach Hardgift was selected Southeastern Conference Coach of the Year by his fellow coaches. Big tackle Woodruff kicks off to the Auburn 16. Quarterback Tubbs hauls it in, returns it across the 20 to the 24-yard line. At Auburn, will try to sharpen their claws and come from behind again. From the Auburn 26, halfback Bobby Hoppy swings wide, spots an opening, and races through to the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain, and an Auburn Tiger 1st down. It's halfback Hoppy again from midfield, cracking into Vanderbilt territory for 6 big yards. Today's game is action-packed, an offensive battle. Fullback Childress just shy of a 1st down as he battles into enemy territory. With it 4th down and 1 yard to go, the field general Tubbs calls on fullback Childress, who obliges with a 1st down at the Vanderbilt 37. We're in the second quarter. Vanderbilt 13, Auburn 7. Over 35,000 watching this thriller. Auburn driving hard as quarterback Howell Tubbs is a picture of determination, weaving around and gracefully dodging would-be tacklers. And this Tiger has got 13 yards to his team's credit. And it's another Auburn Tiger 1st down. Auburn in striking distance again at the Vanderbilt 19. Tubbs gets, fumbles. Vanderbilt recovers to halt an Auburn chance of tying or going ahead. And the Commodores take a 13-7 lead to the halftime dressing room.
The Gator Bowl presents the Royal Coronation. The Landon Lionette drill team escorts Queen Eulalia IX and its Carol Ann Connor of the University of Georgia across the field. The Queen's float is made in the form of a poinsettia, which is the flower of the city of Jacksonville and appears on its official flag. Queen Eulalia IX was crowned last night at the Gator Bowl Grand Ball. The name Eulalia, chosen for Gator Bowl Queen, is taken from the name of an Indian princess of a Florida tribe. The Queen and her attendants take their place in the north stand to view the brilliant halftime show and receive a musical salute by the scores of bands. The Apache Cowboy Band and the famous Apache Bells from Tyler, Texas, give a colorful performance in precision marching. The group is composed of students from Tyler Junior College in Tyler, Texas, a coeducational school of some 2,000 students. There are 50 of the marching Apache Bells, and the Apache Band also consists of 50 gentlemen from the Junior College. The unit was formed back in 1948 to help add color to the Junior College football program, and since has become quite famous. The Apache Bells and the band arrived in Jacksonville straight from Hollywood, where they have just completed a performance in a motion picture soon to be released. The team has participated in several postseason bowl shows and also performed in the Eisenhower inaugural parade. This is Linnell Rolls, champion baton twirler of the state of Texas, who gives a very eye-pleasing exhibition. The uniforms of these girls are quite unique. The single costume is interchangeable to form 4 completely different outfits. Precision team of Texas beauties. Well, the second half is about to begin with the score Vanderbilt 13, Auburn 7. So back to the game.
Auburn's Joe Childress, All-American, is on the receiving end of the second half Gator ball kickoff. Childress does some fancy stepping and brings cheers from the Auburn fans as he races madly across the 30, finally driven out of bounds by a host of Commodores at the 40-yard line. Trailing 13-7. The Tigers are on the move. Tiger halfback James taking a quick handoff and battling for 6 important yards. Just short of a first down, third down, a yard to go at the 49. It's fancy dancing James loose around ends for an Auburn first down. In Vanderbilt territory at the 47-yard line, Auburn's swift attack has Tubbs getting the snap from center. There's a fumble. Vandy Stevenson, an end, slips in, makes the recovery, and the Commodores refuse a penalty and take over offensively. This wide-open offensive battle has Orr back to throw. Throwing deep to end Stevenson. Bullseye, and Stevenson is off to the races. A Vanderbilt touchdown. But it's being called back. Vanderbilt guilty of holding. It cost them 15 yards. Back at their own 27-yard line now. It's third down and 32 yards to go. Orr is deep in punt formation. But will that punt is looking for a passing target, but hard-charging Captain Scarborough spills him for a loss of 14 yards. Fourth down, 46 yards to go. Orr back to punt with his back to the wall. It's a long, beautiful punt. Halfback James streaking to catch up with it, looking for running room at the 35, is hemmed in by a host of Commodores and spilled to the 31. Third quarter, Vanderbilt leading 13-7 in one of the most exciting Gator Bowl contests of all time. Auburn on offense from their own 37-yard line. The orange and blue are hoping to move. Fullback Childress bulldozing up the middle. Turns for 12 yards and a first down Auburn. Trailing by 6 points, quarterback Tubbs barks the signals, bobbles the pigskin, and Vanderbilt's Woodruff recovers again to end another Tiger stretch. Commodores were keyed to top performance. Quarterback Orr, who has played all of the games so far, is loose again, streaking for 10, 15, 16 yards. It's a first down for Vanderbilt at the Auburn 35. Leading 13-7. Vanderbilt quarterback Orr is back to pass, but Jimmy Phillips slams the door in his face. This adds up to an 11-yard loss. Gator ball, Jacksonville, Florida, third quarter. Vandy's ball, second down, 21 yards to go at the Auburn 46-yard line. Black and gold quarterback Orr spots halfback Scales. The pass on target, paying off for 20 yards. Vandy now has a third down, a yard to go at the Auburn 26. The razzle-dazzle attack has halfback Horton exploding for 15 yards, and it's another Vanderbilt first down. They're threatening with a third down and 3 yards to go at the Auburn 3. 210-pound King hits the middle and gets but 1 yard. The Auburn Tiger defense tightens on fourth down. Fullback King is hammered back from the goal, but it's going to be mighty close to a first down. On comes the chain gang. The fans are tense. Third quarter, Vanderbilt. First and goal to go. Junior quarterback Orr pushes through a stubborn Auburn line for a Vanderbilt score. The scoreboard reads 19-7. Vanderbilt leads. The Tigers now trail by 12 points, but the game is long from over. James on the carry, grinding out 6 yards. The Vanderbilt defense throws up a stone wall, though. Auburn goes in punt formation. They take too much time, and it cost them 5 yards. But here's Bill Burbank on fourth down, booting from his own 19. Angling for the sidelines. It goes out of bounds at the Auburn 41. Another penalty flag down. Roughness against Auburn cost the Tigers 15 yards. Vanderbilt in striking distance at the Auburn 21. Or the fullback Hunt, who finds the door open and rambles to the 1 yard line. Vanderbilt threatening as the exciting third quarter here in the Gator Bowl ends. Vanderbilt leading 19-7. The Commodores are knocking on pay dirt from a yard away. Order Horton, who slices over for a touchdown, Vanderbilt. The kick blocked. The score, Vanderbilt 25, Auburn 7. From the opening whistle, this Gator Bowl Classic has featured excitement. Hoppy, number 40, who made fame as a high school star on the same turf, receives the kickoff, returns to the Auburn 34. And now let's set up with it. Third down, 15 yards to go at the Auburn 28. Coach Ralph Jordan's boys show no signs of letting up. The quarterback is Howell Tubbs. Back to pass. He spots Jerry Elliott. He tosses. It's a bullseye, one of the outstanding plays, covering 34 yards to the Vanderbilt territory at the 38-yard line. From the 37, Tubbs fakes a jump pass and then pitches to Joe Childress in the flat, and Power Pack Joe is off to the Vanderbilt 15-yard line. Auburn is threatening to score again. Fourth quarter, Auburn trailing 25-7, but on the move. First down at the 15, Tubbs carrying. The quarterback turns up 8 more yards. But the Tigers are holding, and it's another costly 15 yards being walked off. First down, 23 yards to go. Auburn at the Vanderbilt 28. Check in sophomore quarterback Jimmy Cook, and he's quick to go airborne. He throws and hits N. Phillips. Complete. The fumble goes out of bounds. Auburn's possession, 6 more yards gained. War Eagle tries mouth. As from 7 yards out, the field general again is sophomore Cook. He's back to throw. Fires to Phillips. Bullseye. The sophomore combination pays off for a touchdown, Auburn. The try for the point after the touchdown failed. Score 25-13. Vanderbilt leads. All-American Joe Childress booting after the kickoff to the Vanderbilt 15. Is turned by Scales. to the 33. Childress makes the stop. Upset-minded Vanderbilt has the first down, 10 yards to go at their own 33, and they're wanting more. Orr is back to pass. He tosses, but Auburn's Cook is there to intercept. He returns to the Vanderbilt 44. The Auburn fans come to life again. Auburn fans shout for another score. Vandy's coach, Art Gibb, checks the clock. We're late in the fourth quarter. Cook running the team. Races back to throw. It's a short screen pass to All-American James, who's hard to break down. That's 12 more yards gained, setting up a first down and 10 yards to go at the Vanderbilt 32. Cook races back, hands off to Childress. Joe cracks for 6 more yards. The Auburn Tigers are red hot. James hits left guard for 6 as the Auburn Tigers are threatening. Third down, a yard to go. Childress cracks the middle. There's a fumble. Vanderbilt recovers, stalling another Auburn sustained drive. So this afternoon's meeting between Vanderbilt and Auburn has been action-packed, and a Gator Bowl game that wasn't over until the final whistle. Final 25 and Auburn 13. It has been a tremendous performance, a great show and spectacle. This one will be remembered a long, long time by millions who watched the drama unfold on their television screens across the nation and the huge crowd that packed the stadium for this 11th annual Gator Bowl Classic.